Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour.
Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole, all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers. And they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to go down that road.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par. Well done. Starting the round at even par. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Let's have a look at Ian Poulter's effort from just a little while ago.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Nicely holed. Okay, let's get back to the action. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. It's tracking. A well hold. He'll take the birdie.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Oh, well played. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Going with a 3-wood here. Getting ready to play their third.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Oh, what a ripper from long range.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Well, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Currently 2 under for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards. A fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Going with the 5-iron here.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. It's got a chance. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, down here on the 16th hole, this is a look at Gary Woodland.
This one's from downtown. Make sure you get the pace right. That one had eyes for it the whole way. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that'll catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it. This one's online, and that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
I am on the 6th hole now, guys. This is Kevin Kisner from 28 feet.
Oh, this looks pure. Well done. And that will take him to 3 under. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Yeah, that one will play. Coming off a string of 4 birdies. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Well, good shot that. Right inside the range. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. It was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently at -4 for the round. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Opting for the 3-wood. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. You always like that on long putts, when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Now 4 under for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 8th.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. "13 feet to the cup." And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
He's down here on the 14th. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot. And this putt's for birdie.
This one looking really good.
Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. That's some good golf right there. And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago. Lining up for his 3rd now.
Gotta say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
Rich, they say you need to have at least one weapon to be a success on tour, but for me, Kevin Kisner has 2. Yes, he's a great player, but my God, he's a feisty competitor.
That, I think, is his greatest asset by a long shot. We got a first taste of it a few years back in the playoff loss at the Players' Championship. And going forward, he is week in and week out a force to be reckoned with. He gets any kind of taste of the lead, sniffs the lead. He's not going anywhere. He wants that bad. And he's not gonna make it easy on you. He's not going to make bogeys. He'll par you to death. He will absolutely make you as uncomfortable as he possibly can. He's not long, he's not tall, he's not intimidating. But I got to say, when you look in his eyes, you know that guy is the real deal.
Ooh. Putting for par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Good looking shot, this. Yep, may have been a little off with that one.
You think? Just a touch.
Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today. Looking better.
And that's for birdie. Well hold. And that will move him to 6 under par. And now we go to the 16th, where this happened just a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they were aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands.
The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes of TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Why not take another look at that effort?
Currently 7 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The 12th for TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
How close was that to going down?
And they'll walk away with a par on this one.
And after this hole, that's how it looks.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Well, this is a good risk-reward hole. Looks like they're taking plenty of risk here, going for the green. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Putting for eagle here. Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Not a bad line, this one. This shot is about 140 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one's going right at the pin here.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
12 feet to the cup coming up.
This one's looking good.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Is that right? I think so. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
About 27 feet from here.
Get in the hole. Ah, that's frustrating. This one's for birdie. Good looking putt. And down she goes. Currently at 10 under par overall.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green and a chorus of boos will ring out. Going with the 7.
This one is chewing fiber.
And this will give reason for the crowd to go absolutely bonkers here.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Oh, what a stroke. And that will drop in for birdie. Let's have a look at Kevin Kisner from just a short time ago. Let's recap this long-range effort.
Solid putt, that. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you missed the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 17th. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Now 7 shots behind after that. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. From around 140 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. Hey, nice looking line. And that signs off on today's round. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
Yeah, a good round, a decent round, but nothing spectacular, and that's why they're in the position that they're at. They just need to get out there and grind a little bit more. We didn't really see them out there giving it their full effort because they just got lazy. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.